We still have about 20 seconds to go, but just wanted to get that record button pushed. So as people are making their way in, they can accept that. And again, we'll start on the floor. We're going to start on our back. So feel free to head onto your back. Whenever you're ready, you can hug your knees into your chest. Welcome, Kristen. All right, there we go. My clock is showing it is time. So again, we'll start down on our back. We will be on the ground the whole time. We're going to start on our back. Just simply hug the knees into your chest for a couple of breaths. Oh, take a moment. One nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, we'll go ahead and place our feet on the floor behind our hips. Hands can be at your side, palms down. We're just going to start by warming up through the torso, through the abdominal muscles. So when you first come onto your back in just this relaxed position, there's a softness in your low back. You can kind of slide your hands under. I want you to bring your navel gently contracted into your spine and feel how that low back imprints into the ground. So it's not about lifting the pelvis to imprint the low back. It's about pulling the navel to the spine to bring the back into the floor. And we'll do that a couple of times. So inhale, and as you exhale, pull the navel into the spine, the same action as if you were doing a cat pose. Inhale, release, and exhale, contract through the navel. A couple of more times, your pace, contracting as you exhale. Inhale, release. Two more. Contract and release. Welcome, Margaret. Welcome, Alex. Welcome, Christina. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to bring those legs up into tabletop. So pull the navel into the spine, contract, steady through the torso. Bring the knees above the hips, keeping that contraction in. So we want to be able to keep the navel pulled to the spine while we still breathe. We don't want to hold our breath. We'll bring our arms out into a T position. Knees are over hips. You should kind of feel a little bit of work even without moving. Take an inhale and an exhale. Then as we inhale, we'll lower the legs over to the right, keeping as much of our back on the ground as we can. Exhale, pull the knees up to the sky. Inhale, legs over to the left. And exhale, pull in. So continue to go right here with these windshield wipers. Shoulder blades are staying on the ground, pretty much all the way down to about bra line, mid-back. Now you can keep going here with bent knees, or many of you have done this before with me. You can start to add the leg extension. So as the knees come out to the side, hold, extend the legs, bend the legs, pull in. Other way, extend, bend, and pull in. You got it right there. Welcome, Tina. Perfect. Nice. So we've got Lisa and Vicky, Kristen, Margaret is in the house, Alex, Christine, trainer Janelle, Dana, and Tina. Welcome, everyone. And then to finish up here, you can keep doing what you were doing, or go ahead and keep those legs straight the whole time. Straight on the way down. Exhale, pull the legs up. And straight on the way down. Exhale, pull the legs up. Couple more, just like that. Should we start to feel the core warm up a little bit more? And then as we bring the legs back up to top, if they are straight, we'll go ahead and bring them back into tabletop. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Re-engage the core, navel to spine. Starting right arm, left leg, extend and pull in. Extend and pull in. Now you could always come into all fours and extend and pull in there. We're going to actually do that a little later. Now, if you're feeling good here with bent legs, you could take the legs straight. Still continuing with extend and bend, or extend and pull in. Okay, but now the legs can be straight. And then if you want to add just a little bit more to that, We can take both arms and both legs, take them down and back up. So here, head, neck, and shoulders stay on the ground. We'll be playing with changing that up in a bit. Nice, couple of more. And two more. Last one. Reach long, pull up. If your legs are straight, go ahead and bend them here. Take your arms down by your side, palms up. So palms are up. Now we're going to straighten the legs. So we'll straighten the legs and then pull in. So that's the leg action. And we're going to add the upper body. As we straighten the legs, lift the head, neck, and chest. And then gently try to lower the head, neck, and chest back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. So option, you don't have to lift the head, neck, and chest. And you can be doing this single leg. You can go back to where we were, any version of that reverse bird dog. Or we're adding right here. Now the next time we come up, we're going to try to hold that up, flip the palms over, go into our Pilates 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hug the knees into your chest. Relax your head and neck. Take a breath. Nice. From here, we'll bring the legs back into tabletop. Bring the left hand behind our head. Let the right hand just kind of rest out to the right side. Palm is up. We're going to pull left elbow into left knee or right knee as we crunch and come back down. Crunch and down. Crunch and down. So you can see I'm straightening my left leg as I crunch that right knee in, just to get a little bit of the rhythm to that. Crunch. Welcome, Jessica. Crunch it across. Nice. Looks great, Lisa. You got it, Vicky. Kristen. Keep going right here. A few more on this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Left arm kind of hands out at the side. Right hand comes behind the head. Right shoulder to left knee. You can pull the left knee in as you extend the right leg long. You got it. So single side bicycles. Hang on. You have about 15 seconds to go. Working those abdominal muscles. 5, 3, 2, 1. Quick hug of the knees into the chest. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Shrug your shoulders around. Rock your head side to side just to release any tension. We're going to work on a little bit of hollow body rolling. So reach the hands up by the head. Reach the legs out in front of you. We're going to start with just going to our side. So we'll roll a little bit onto the right side. Come back center. A little bit to the left. Now I've started with my head getting to touch the ground each time. If you want a little bit more, hover up in this hollow body so head stays lifted throughout all of that. And then a couple of times we're going to take it all the way around the world. So roll to the right side, roll to the belly, roll back to the side and back to the back. Now take it the other direction. Left side, belly, back onto that left arm and back onto the back. Let's do that one more time. All the way around the world. One direction, all the way around the world. The other, finishing out the other side. And then rolling it onto the belly, whichever direction you want as we come onto our torso. And from here, we're going to go into a little bit of lift and lower. So inhale, rise up into that Supergirl position. Palms are down. Holding that position, just bring the arms down to your side, reaching the pinkies towards the outer thighs, and bring the arms back. Reach the thumbs towards each other. And again, just squeezing and holding and back. So again, if being on the belly doesn't work for you, you can be doing this one arm on all fours. You could also be in more of a kneeling or standing position. Big arm circles right here. Hi, Valerie. Fran. Maybe Fran's there, but welcome, Valerie. It may just be Valerie. Welcome, Angela. Nice. One more time. Bring those arms back out front. Let's flutter it out. Flutter it out. Bring your gaze down so your nose is above the ground. Again, if you are on your hands and knees, you can be doing your basic spinal extension, lift and lower right here, or flutter it out. Keep it going right here. Nice. Now keep the legs fluttering. Bring the palms of the hands together. Everything is up off the ground, but just kind of let your forehead come onto the palm of the hands and keep fluttering the legs. See if you can lift them a little bit higher. Now, if you need or want to bring the hands to the floor, you can, but I'm trying to keep everything a few inches off the floor. Right there, flutter those legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the legs release. We're going into breaststroke the arms. So reach out, big circle the arms back and push them around. So this is the one if you want to be up on your knees, or you can kind of lap pull here. Or you could be on your hands and knees, single siding it and switching on the belly. Great, sticking with certain muscle groups, working for a little bit. So you really get that little burnout. A few more. 3, 2, and 1. Once again, we're going to live our upper body a break. So palms to the floor, head on the hands, bend the heels, glute lifts, hamstring lifts, so little whale tails, and head down to the floor. You got it. So you want to keep your head down on the floor. I'm just looking up so you can hear me and I make sure everybody's okay. Yeah, you got it, my friends. Keep lifting right there. Whale tails. Nice. Give a couple more moves till break. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Now push yourself back over onto your back. Hands at your side. Extend your legs long. And we're going to start with just a little bit of a roll up here. So lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Roll the body up and reach the hands forward. Now, pull the navel into the spine. Roll the body down. Roll the body up. Now, if you want a little bit more, instead of bringing the arms to your side, let the hands come back overhead. Roll the body up. And roll the body down. And then if you're like, oh, I want to try, adding a little bit more into this, I can bring one leg with me. Roll the body up, lift a leg. Roll the body down. Switching, roll the body up as you lift. Roll the body down. Or full teaser, both legs up. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. Roll down. Wherever you are, give me 4 more. You got it. Nice. Excellent. On your last one, we're going to roll up and stay up. And I'm just watching for everyone to make their way up. Good. From here, Drop left leg down to the ground. We're going to keep the right leg up. We're already kind of at the top. Reach for the ankle. Walk the hand down. Now walk the hand up. So maybe you come up all the way to seated, right? Maybe you just come up a little ways and back down. We're climbing the tree. Maybe you use your left leg as a little leverage, lifting it into the ground so that as you climb the tree, you can pull the left leg down to help lift you, right? So you can get a little bit of a rocking action, perhaps right there. One more time, this side. Bring the left leg up. Drop the right leg. Let's walk it down. Walk it up, climb that tree. Walk it down. Walk it up. Good. And down. And up. 3 more. Nice. 2 more. And last one. Walk it up. Grab a drink. Woo. Nice job, my friends. I'm going to check you in, Valerie. Since you're signed in under Fran, I want to make sure you get credit. So I'll check you in right now while you're all getting a quick break. We're going to come back down onto our back. We'll be working our glutes. So after you grab a quick drink, come on back down to your back. And we have some glute work coming. All right, bring it back down. We're going to work the glutes. Abs are going to get a bit of a break. They'll just be a little bit supporting. Just some good old-fashioned glute bridge work. Heels onto the ground. Pull the navel into the spine like we started, right? Contract the abdominal muscles. But this time, squeeze the glutes like you're curling your scorpion tail up, right? Curl the tail up and then lift and lower. So when you lower down, it's about your kind of base of your rib cage that touches the ground. The glutes don't really touch the ground. Lower down, lift and lower. So core stays pulled in, navel to spine. Yeah, and no worries on that. The tree can be, yes, very, very challenging. And that's why we just work up as high as we can work up. Everything with the Pilates is just finding your range of motion. And sometimes that range of motion will change over time. Sometimes the way our bodies are built, right? The range of motion is going to stay the same, but we're still increasing the strength. Nice, couple of more of these here. Lift and lower. Try to keep the core and the inner thighs engaged. So the inner thighs are gently pulling towards each other. We're not getting in and out movement in the legs here. Now take it up and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it as kind of high as you think you can, right? And then I want you to pulse your hips a little bit higher. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Don't let the knees fall apart. So a lot of times when we're here pulsing, we let the knees fall apart because that feels more release. The knees aren't touching, right? But the inner thighs are engaged. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Awesome. Nice, Christine. You got it, Janelle. Alex, Angela. Yes, Margaret, Valerie. Hang in there. A few more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now lift up and hold. See where your knees are? Our knees are not going to go any wider than this, but they are going to come closer together. So squeeze the knees in, just open to where they were. Squeeze and open, because when we let them come past the hips, it releases, right? It feels lighter. Don't let them come past the hips. Squeeze just to the hips. Squeeze just to the hips. So we're getting even more inner thigh in there, right? Don't let the knees come wider than the hips. And your hips are not as wide as you think they are, right? Squeeze, little release, little release. Good, right there. Hang on. few more. 3, 2, 1. Now walk the feet together and the knees together. Try to bring the feet and knees as close together as you can, zipping up through your calves, zipping up through the inner thigh. So they're trying to squeeze them as close together as we can. Lower, don't touch the glutes. Swing the hips to your right. Drop them back right above the ground, swing them to the left. So the hips aren't touching the ground. They're swinging side to side, trying to keep inner thighs, calves, knees zipped up. Now it's okay if they're apart a little bit, right? But we're trying to keep them zipped up. Swing. Ah, yeah. Come on, side to side, side to side. And we're gonna hold that to the right. Lift, lift, lift. So little pulse leading right with that outer hip. Lift, lift, lift. Hang on. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. Hold, lift. You're almost there. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug the knees into the armpits. I'll pause there for a few seconds. And breathe. All right, you're coming back into some core, some upper body. A little bit of plank work to start. So you can always be on your knees. You can also always come to a wall as we do a little bit of plank work. So finding your plank on your knees or your toes. The wider you take your feet, the little bit more balance you will have here. So the closer your feet are together, the little more the body's going to want to shift. The core will have to work harder not to let it shift. So maybe take your feet out a little bit wide. We're just going to start by extending one arm forward and switching. So kind of like a shoulder tap, right? But just a little bit more challenging maybe because the lever's a little longer. Length. Now, the second thing, once I get the hang of my arms moving, is I want to try my best not to rock my hips side to side. So that's where keeping the feet wider makes this a little easier to stabilize. And I also want to keep my shoulders over my arms because I find myself sometimes pressing back here, right? Coming kind of down dog. And I try to keep the shoulders right over the arms. Now we're going to add to this. We're going to lift the right arm. Hold that right arm up. Let your heels drop to the left and right arm come to the sky. And then we're going to bring that right arm back forward as we rotate back into that plank. Let's do it again. Open to the side. Now knee can be down. Here I am with my knees down. Knees down. Rotate. Knees down. Rotate. 10 more seconds this side. A lot of shoulder. You can be doing this on a wall. 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees for a second. Just give your arms a little shake. We got one more side. So coming into the other side, right? Arm floats forward. Side plank. Arm floats back. Arm floats forward. Arm floats back. Now keep me on my knees. And of course, my friends, you can keep doing what you were doing, just lifting and lowering the arm. You got it right here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Press back. Take a little child's pose. We're going to build into a Chaturanga. We're going to start in child's pose. So from child's pose, coming out onto hands and knees plank. So child's pose, hands and knee plank. Lower down, lift the heart, and back to child's pose. Right, so child's pose, knee plank, lower down, cobra, child's pose. Now, if you would like to take this from child's pose up to downward facing dog, high plank, or maybe drop to low plank. Chaturanga down, Lift, maybe legs stay up, up dog. Press back down dog. Forward, lower, lift, and down dog. You got 15 seconds. Arms get a break coming up. You got this. We are near the end, my friends. Well, I say arms get a break. We get to get out of the plank position. It's not so much the arms will get a break. 3, 2, and 1. Come onto your knees. So arms do get a break for a few seconds, and then we bring our arms back in. So we're gonna do a little lean back, which is gonna challenge our core and our hip flexors and our quads. So bring your arms up to Daydream Genie arms. We're gonna lean back. I'm not gonna step back. I'm gonna lean. Lean. Pull yourself back up. Squeeze the glutes to help pull you back up. Lean. Squeeze. And then just gonna challenge yourself. How far can I lean back? And squeeze back up. Yes. Now, if this does bother your knees, you can always just not do this move right here. You could, there's not really like a really good recreation of it, but you could come into kind of a standing squat and just a little bit of lean front to back. You'll still get a little bit of booty work. I know this can be a little tough on your knees. Yeah, so just if you're taking that at the stand, right, it's just kind of this little squat, lean and forward, lean and forward. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna finish up with a couple of moves. Bring the palms facing you, arms, forearms squeeze together. Extend open and curl in. So as you open, the key, like I could do this, right? That doesn't do much. It'll start to burn after a little while, but I want to keep those elbows squeezed together as I extend and bend back in. Squeeze. So maybe I can't flatten them out to 180 degrees because maybe they start to open. We're just coming to how far we can, keeping those elbows squeezed. And then if you catch yourself doing what I was doing, all right, well, that's not too good. Pull the navel in, squeeze the glutes. So we have a nice strong core. You got it right here. 10 seconds. Don't let that belly flop out. Right, nice and strong. 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms down, palms face behind you. Squeeze them out and in, out and in. Now check your shoulders, right? What does CC say? Our ears and shoulders are not friends. So I don't want to be here. Here. Let's get a little bit more work for our triceps just to finish this off. Core is in, glutes are squeezed. Nice. You got it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take a bit of a puppy or a child's pose or press back off a wall, a chair, a table. And just some length and stretch through the arms. We have some more time today. In 30 minutes, we'll have our Sunday recovery hour, release and restore, followed by yin. Tonight's focus is our back, our entire back, which we'll get into our hip flexors. 30 minutes on your back sounds like a long time. There's lots of parts of our back. We'll get inside the shoulder blades, outside the shoulder blades, upper back, mid back, lower back. Big back focus tonight. And then of course you can come and roll any area of your body that you like. From here, come on up to seated. Let's take a nice forward fold, extend the legs out long. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, reach off, feel that stretch all the way down the back of the body. And breathe. Nice. Once again, we'll come back over onto our knees, or please feel free to stand up just to get that front of the body. Yeah, let me read that message here in just a second. Open that chest right here, or you can interlace the hands. Let me check the message while you're getting that stretch. I saw it was a question. Yeah, so release and restore is a rolling class, a myofascial release class. So if you have like a tennis ball, in any type of massage balls, because we're doing our back tonight, it's hard to use your hands on your back. It's a little bit hard to reach. So you'd want, or a foam roller works great. Yeah, you can use foam roller. And in lots of parts of our body, we can even use our hands, but it's kind of, you know, I kind of get into my low back some with my thumb, but our back is just a little harder to reach. And so what we'll do is roll and massage the entire back. And then, of course, following that, we'll stretch kind of that same region. So I hope that answered your question. Let me know if not. Awesome, my friends. You were great. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see some of you in about 30 minutes. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Thank you.